We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering! I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Weirdest thing to sell on eBay. Enter your answers now. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the... That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. What a showdown! Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. This one seems like it's a... Oh, that could hurt my seller rating. Cha-ching for any prediction winners. Next up, this is a big one. An upset in the making. Whoa, too close to call. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? Potential winner starts to emerge. Buy it now! And now our last two contenders face off. A clear frontrunner. No contest. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. It's weird that this is my job. Ran away with that one. One more match to determine our finals. There is no love lost between these two. The struggle is real. Big win, Daddy likes. And now the final face-off. What is the weirdest thing to sell on eBay? One answer is showing some promise. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Describe any emoji. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Emoji that most deserves its own spin-off movie. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Starting things off. Could this be a blunt? Peas and broccoli! Looks like this one was obvious. Moving on to our next matchup. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? A real tug of war. This one's looking over. You will not be denied. Looks like everyone got this one wrong. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. That was ugly. It's it's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. No contest! Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. I can't believe I'm seeing this! Get out of the way! An easy bet that pays off! Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. These two answers dominated the first round, but what happens when they meet each other? No one thought it would be this close. Whamma bamma slamma! There's cash if you predicted this one. And now we finally decide which emoji most definitely deserves its own spin-off movie! We've got overtime! Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer! That's a winner! Let's take another peek at the scoreboard! It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. Change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any breakfast food. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. The best breakfast food to eat for dinner. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. An early favorite emerges. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. Next up, this is why we do this, folks. It's really going. Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. tie went bye-bye. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. Oh, the big truck goes vroom, vroom. And now our last two contenders face off. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie is broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. We're changing that bracket title again. The food to serve after a one-night stand. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. A textbook squeaker! This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. Voters are being loud and clear. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. One final switcheroo. The best thing to eat right after you get over the stomach flu. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. Overwhelming support already. They brought their A-game today. Let's see who won it all.
Welcome to Doodle Valley, where everyone has a smile on their face. And they keep it there till we tell them otherwise. Thank you all for volunteering or being lightly bullied to participate in our town beautification initiative. Remember, non-volunteers can still make a difference by joining the audience. The mayor wants to turn all the drab, white walls in the town into colorful community art projects. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
That's right, Peggy.
That's not my name, sir.
And I know just where to start. Right here.
As you can see, this piece has already been started. Mrs. Palmer's boy Leroy started drawing this, but he got distracted by a weird dog before he could finish.
What is that, a squiggle? I don't know. They didn't even finish it.
We believe in a little thing called democracy around here, so I'll let two of you make additions to the drawing, and your fellow volunteers will vote on who made it better. Oh, and I'm keeping you on a short timer to make sure you don't overthink it.
Okay, everybody. Ready, set, what? Oh, go!
While our artists work, the rest of you can express your feelings about each drawing with the buttons on your device.
I just love to jam on them.
Time's running out. Finish up quick. Oh, it's so hard to choose. Luckily, I don't have to. You do.
So vote already.
Rack up those votes. The polls are closed.
Not so fast, Mary Beth. Each match, I'm gonna single out one emoticon for a special reward. The drawing with the most of the emoticons will get a little bonus. This time, the bonus goes to the drawing with the most hoops.
Wonderful. Now you two get to add something. Let's keep the civic pride rolling. Go. To vote. Here we go.
This time, the bonus goes to the most disgusting drawing. Hey!
Fantastic. Now let's see what you two can add. Go. Voting time. Let's see how that shook out. Next on deck, go! It's voting time. Moment of truth. Next up. Go. Vote away. Okay, count them up. Nobody move. I think our painting is complete. But it still needs a title. Use your device to suggest one. Pick your favorite and vote. Okay, time for the big reveal. I wonder if we should have started with a smaller surface.
That's peachy.
Where else is in need of a little surprise beauty?
I'm thinking here.
Get ready for community fun. Go! Time's running out. Better hurry. Vote away. Let's count those votes. Next on deck, go! It's voting time! I love this part! Next up, go. time to vote. Here we go. Up next, go. Vote away. Moment of truth. Up next, go. It's voting time. Let's see how that shook out. This piece is just screaming for a good title. Let's give it one. Which one is it gonna be? Let's vote! Oh no, a tie! Democracy failed us.
Now, Miriam, as mayor, I get to break all ties. How about I pick this one?
Okay, time to take it all in. I saw this in a dream last night.
That's beautiful.
What now, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, I got a special treat for our budding artist, Melvin.
That's not... Fine. What is it?
You're all so talented. I want to commission you to do a portrait to hang right in town hall. Ooh.
Everybody brace yourselves, because you're all drawing at once this time.
I want to fill the town hall with portraits of our fine citizens. Let me just open up the old Doodle Valley phone book here, and here we go. That's who you're gonna draw.
Sir? I've got no clue who that is.
You remember. They're the second cousin, twice removed, and then put back once more, of the lady who
I'm not really following this either, but tell you what, let's have everyone start by drawing eyes. Any eyes you want.
That once was the plant that made the cows sweater.
So many good choices here. Let's vote on whose is best.
A tie, huh? I pick this one.
Next, let's all do the nose. Okay, vote. And now the mouth. And vote. Finally, finish this off in any way you want. I trust you all implicitly. Here it is, the last vote. Let's admire our work, shall we?
Oh, lands my blood pressure. It's beautiful.
You're all winners in my heart, but the votes tell a different story.
The winner of the game. Hey! Oh, Civic Doodle. Civic Doodle. Just find a blank wall, cause we're gonna have a ball once you start to play this game. Civic Doodle. Three-piece doodle. Put on tie and a vest, cause you gotta look your best if you're gonna doodle with